Okay, so let's take a look at the pros and cons and what they likely do want and what they most likely don't want with this whole New World Order attempt. And this is all hope and see it through, that this either does not work out, or that we don't put our energy towards a success in this attempt to take our freedoms and our livelihoods away and turn us into their food supply or whatever it is that they're trying to do. So the DNA harvesting is the same place where the chip is happening. DNA harvesting is apparently happening from the nose, and then after that, a mandatory chipping is happening. So you can just kind of picture it in your mind and place that with your current situation as to how this may or may not be happening around you. All right. So that's what they want. And then what that's going to do is going to expand man's horizons. This is a common goal of this new world horizon that they've been putting together. And they want it to be easy. So whenever it is that they need somebody to take on the role as being food or anything like that, you're just not going to have any problem. People working 9 to 5s, people, being fully dependent, people, they get the chip put in them, then it's, then you're turned on because you've been breathing in nanotech all this time. So nanotech works in a lot of different ways. When you really look at it, it's like a Swiss Army knife of sorts. And this is kind of like representing the nanotech. And then what's going to happen then is they'll just continue forward and everything will be easy after that. But if that doesn't happen, and you'll notice that all these things are taking place, they're preparing all these types of situations to take place now. So just in case one might be more effective than the other at the moment, the bottom line is still going to somehow, attempt to be met somehow. So here you got, video games, you got the Ready Player One situation, all forming together in different ways. This is the most addictive one. You got the kids separated from the parents, just in case. You know what I mean? So just in case this doesn't work out, next thing you know, your kids need to go back to school or something like that. And then it's like, wait, what do you mean? What do you mean the kids need to go back to school? See what I mean? Like right now we're experiencing perhaps a beta test of sorts of things to come. And the kids are going back to school now, but I can see the kids getting out of school again and then going back again eventually, perhaps. And if this is afoot, then they're going to go back to school because that's how you're going to separate the future of this Ready Player One generation from the useless eaters, which is being consistently spoken about in the media on a consistent, regular basis. They've revved up 10 years of ammunition for this, and they've been trying to get people's guns taken away for this. And not even just for this, but for the entities that could die from a specific type of gun versus a handheld, revolver or a pistol. See what I mean? So they create the stage for your defense. So the only thing you can do is really just go to the sun, because the light will deactivate any of this kind of stuff, any of this nanotech stuff. None of that stuff is going to be a problem. These people come running at you. The signal is not going to be one of theirs. They're not going to, you don't have part A active in your body. None of this is a factor. If you're enlightened, none of this stuff bothers you. None of this stuff bothers your eyes. None of this stuff distracts you because you're not cognitive dissonant. So in the end, you're not a factor in any of these. You're not subject to any of these. And all you have to do is sun gaze. You sun gaze and you breathe. You pry your eyes open, let the light into the body. Let the body, the eyes are the windows to the soul. You let it go through all the glue and all of the poison and the convoluted clogging of the eyes, so it can get into the soul and illuminate it, so you don't have problems with your body, because the chakra alignment controls how all the glands and how all the organs and how all the flesh and how everything thrives and lives and breathes and walks around here. It controls everything. The pineal gland controls how you perceive your reality and totally. So people don't know what reality is. It's because your pineal gland is completely sealed off, and a lot of people on this channel know that. A lot of people on this channel that mingle here or mingle elsewhere or whatever in these types of circles know that this world is full of wonders that go beyond any of these groups that acknowledge. It goes beyond their capacity of understanding, and they don't want you to know anything other than what leads you to this.